Second grade scientist. This week we are going to work on the I can statement that I can obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about stars having different sizes and brightness. Today we are going to read the book Destination Space Stars. Before we begin reading this book, I want you to think about what you already know about stars. Have you ever looked in the sky and wondered why one star is brighter than the other? Or what exactly is a star? Let's go ahead and start reading this book and see if we can answer some of those questions. Stars. On a clear night, we can see thousands of stars. Each one looks like a tiny point of light in the dark sky. Stars look tiny, but they are not. Many are bigger than Earth. Some are thousands of times bigger. Stars are so large they create powerful gravity. Gravity holds the star together. The Sun. The Earth, other planets, and smaller objects such as moons are part of our solar system. At the center is a star we call the Sun. The Sun lights and warms our planet. The Sun looks bigger than other stars because it is closer. So we just found out that the Sun is a star. Maybe something we didn't already know. Stars are made mostly of burning gases. The temperature on the sun's surface is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 5,538 degrees Celsius. The sun is huge. More than 1 million Earths could fit into the sun. But in our galaxy, the Milky Way, the sun is just an average sized star. We just found out that our galaxy is called the Milky Way. The stars we see belong in the Milky Way. There are at least 100 billion stars in our galaxy. Stars in deep space. There are billions of stars outside our galaxy system. The nearest, Proxima Centauri, is part of a triple star system. It is called Alpha Centauri. Proxima Centauri is very far away. It would take our fastest spacecraft thousands of years to get there. Constellations. Astronomy is the study of objects in space. Ancient astronomers used stars to map the night sky. They used imaginary lines to connect and group stars. The star groups are called constellations. So now I know that astronomy is the study of objects in space. I know that constellations are stars that are in groups. Stars and constellations seem to move across the sky. That is because the Earth spins or rotates on its axis. Ursa Major or Great Bear is a constellation in the northern hemisphere. Many people are familiar with the 7 stars that form the tail of the bear, known as the Big Dipper. Some of you may have heard of the Big Dipper before. And here's what it looks like. Close to Ursa Major is Ursa Minor, or Little Bear. Polaris, or the Northern Star, shines at the tail end of Little Bear. Polaris is well known because its position in the sky barely changes. Since ancient times, travelers have used this fixed star to help them find their way. So I'm already wondering how bright the North Star is. If ancient travelers used it to notice it, right here, I'm wondering if it is brighter than other stars in the galaxy. Stargazing. Sky watching is fun from anywhere, Find a place far from city lights for the best view. Computer apps can help locate stars, constellations, and planets, but you don't need an app to enjoy gazing at the stars. So now you can always go outside at night, with your parents' permission, of course, and go stargazing by looking up at the sky. Even if you do not have a telescope, you'll be able to see the many, many stars in our galaxy. Let's look at some of the terms that we learned in this book, in the glossary. Remember, the glossary gives us vocabulary words and the definitions. So we now know that astronomy is the study of objects in space. Galaxy is a system of stars held together by gravity. Gases. Gases are air-like substances that can expand to fill any space. Gravity, a force that pulls and holds objects towards an object. Northern Hemisphere, the half of the Earth between the North Pole and the equator. Solar System, a star and all the planets and space objects that travel around it.